You know what I mean?
Was that a moose call?
You know what I mean?
You trying to attract pelican?
Introduce your thing, man.
You know what I mean?
Welcome to the Shot Club.
Hey!
What's good? We here again at the Shot Club.
What's that, man?
Another day, another shot. This is Cheza,
GMTM.
It's David Solomon.
and we're missing.
Oh wait, hold on.
No, we're not missing. No, he's here.
We're not missing.
Step by step.
That's Emo.
Ooh, baby. There we go.
There we go. There he is.
He here.
So,
And of course,
why do I always forget the man?
I don't know, man. He's playing your song too, bro.
I know, right? He's like really trying to pick me up, and I'm just like, fuck that guy.
What up, Bylong?
What's up?
So yeah.
Bylong sell short?
Buy low, sell high?
But yeah, let's take the shots real quick first. I would take my first. And only.
very white.
His
First
first
and
one.
last. My everything.
Everything. Yeah.
Alright.
American music.
Yo, it's the only time chance you get to touch this glass, eh? So, there we go.
It's good.
How was your week?
Full of making envelopes.
What?
The hustle of being an independent business owner, bro.
That was a great alley. That was a great alley.
He didn't even know it. He didn't even know it. Yeah. Been making like clothing tags, hanging tags.
Yes.
It's different than most people's, so I've been doing it all myself. It's tedious work, bro. I'm 400 down, 7,500 to go.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad for you.
Y'all want help?
Not at all.
You might have to get some interns.
I'm gonna have to get some interns.
You got something to work.
Kijiji.
Bro, I tried.
Your son, man, you don't try. What's he doing? He's fucking up on purpose?
Listen, the cutting process is specific. The gluing process is specific. Like, nah, bro, no. I need kids who are. If I'm going to use child labor, they have to be older than 12.
Okay, all right. And how's your week?
Not as eventful.
No?
No, just
You're
running.
by 6?
Just running.
Just running.
Just running.
That's true.
After that, I'm done. I'm done for the night.
Because you put all your energy into running. Why don't you just take a break, bro?
No,
Is it
it's
working?
working. It's working.
How so?
The clothes fit better.
Okay.
The clothes fit better. I was coincidentally icing the Cavs at the same time the Warriors were. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been here all week. Stupid waitress. That's real shit though. I was icing my Cavs while the Cavs were getting iced.
Yeah, makes sense.
I appreciate that.
We'll get into that.
We'll talk about that.
And yours?
Yeah, it was a week. I was
Full
supposed to go
babies?
to yeah, pretty much. Yeah, just fucking with the kids. They're bad.
They're yours.
Beast, yeah, that's the whole point. That's the whole thing. I know they're my kids, so I don't get mad at what they do. I just realize I know what they do.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Like, you can't be mad at the fact that your child is doing things that you know you do or have done.
she was screw facing me all day on purpose. Couldn't stop laughing. Couldn't stop laughing. Every time I look at her, she's like, "You're dumb." There we go.
Fuck that guy.
There's your man.
That's wild. That's wild when you think about it. Like,
They have brought in American-style politics into Ontario.
Wasn't that Rob Ford though?
Yeah. Rob.
Rob, not really, no.
It's crazy when you think about it. Like Rob was the mayor of Toronto,
Right.
and we thought Doug wasn't even qualified to do that.
Yeah.
Now he's running the whole province.
Yeah. Listen, the man is already hasn't stepped foot into in his office yet, and he's already talking shit that's gonna fuck up the city, just the city of Toronto.
Oh, yeah?
Anything else? We are 2 years away from completing the Eglinton Crosstown. That's been a 5-year pain in the ass so far.
He's gonna wipe
He
that
wants
shit.
to shut it down.
He's gonna wipe that shit. I was talking to somebody.
The
about-
tunnel's pretty much finished built.
Yeah.
Stations are going up. He wants to shut it down.
They're just gonna waste all the money.
So now, I might move to Kingston. Guys, this is some stupid shit.
Like Kingston of all places.
That's very specific.
It's cheaper to buy a house out there, bro.
Oh, okay.
But, like, he's on some stupid shit, bro.
But that's kind of what we've been doing with our transit for the past
20 years.
Let's start something. Something
then-
is
and a
on
new-
the way, and then it gets scrapped.
And I understand that. The next premier or mayor shouldn't be able to shut down things that have already been put in motion.
Yeah.
That's money spent,
Yeah.
right? So like when Mel Lastman or whatever told them to fill in the hole, there's already a tunnel being built for Eglinton,
Right.
They told.
and he said fill in the hole.
They told him to.
Fill in the hole.
Did they pause him?
They did not pause him because he is filling the hole. That's what he does, right? He filled the hole, right?
Pause.
There's no pause there.
You said it.
Fill the hole.
Pause. You're gonna keep saying it.
The tunnel's female. Let's make the tunnel female.
No,
The tunnel's a tunnel. Mans don't put
don't
put their things in tunnels all the time.
We don't know what the tunnel identifies as. Did we even bother ask?
No, we didn't.
You guys are
You know
so
which term
dumb.
to use?
But like Mel Lastman has already ended a project that's just started.
Yeah.
This one's almost completed, and he wants to end it. Like the premier or mayor shouldn't be able to end something that's already been pushed through, right?
Right.
Because funds is already spent. Now what do you spend? All that billions of dollars, because they're way over budget.
Yeah.
Billions of dollars that have been spent on this project. They're doing what with? What's going to happen next? All because his gripe is light rails, streetcars shouldn't be a thing. 60% of this project is underground.
And he doesn't like that.
It's only above ground for a little bit of time. You're gonna go do what? Fill it, make a tunnel to cover part of this Young University line because outside. Like we're gonna do make a tunnel to cover it so you don't see it over Yorkdale.
The biggest gripe with this whole thing?
Huh?
That's the biggest.
No, that's not my biggest gripe.
Oh.
People who the people who voted for this guy, hands down stupid. Hands down stupid. Anyone who's below a certain income level and voted for him, hands down retarded. One, he says he's gonna not make you pay taxes if you make less than what 28,000 or whatever, 20,000 or less, right? You're not gonna pay taxes. How?
Good looking.
How are you not going to pay taxes?
House
And if you don't pay taxes, I'm sorry, when you get fired from this low income minimum wage job, where's your EI coming from? Because you didn't pay taxes into it, so you don't actually get unemployment. Right? And on top of that, he's going to cut.
How many years?
He's going to cut 4 years. He's going to cut your taxes.
You know how many years he?
4 years. So you're going to cut your tax, right? So you don't pay tax. He's not going to give you an increase in wages.
Yeah.
Right? But he's also going to tell the landlords, no more rent control. You're charging $900 for a 1 bedroom, and everywhere else around you is charging $13. Guess what, motherfuckers? Your rent's going up next month.
Common
Cheers.
sense. It's a common sense.
Mother. Yeah, bro. Fucking on the shot club.
Hell yeah, man. Happy to be here, bro.
What'd you hear about the shot club first? Anything?
I've been hearing about it. I've been seeing that like Instagram and on social media and shit for like a minute now. For a while, at least a year. How long y'all been going for it?
Pretty year.
Over a year.
Yeah,
At least a year I've been seeing.
Yeah.
Over a year now.
Just checking, because most people hear about it and they come in.
No, but like, what have you heard?
Shit.
What have you heard? See, not that
that's
you've
the better
heard.
question.
It's not that you've heard about the shot club. What have you heard about the shot
Never
club?
really heard too much. Just you guys are continuing and being, you guys are keep hitting them, consistency. So you guys are doing something right,
We're trying.
Good luck.
But yeah, okay, so we bring it back to first thing I want to know, where did BBM come from? Brown bag money.
That's just who I was kicking it with back in the days. Like just me and my homies. We just
So that's like the start, right?
yeah. A lot of those cats, they're not even really around no more. A lot of them wasn't rapping and shit. It was like. That was just like a little clique back in the days when I was in high school and shit. Just got out of high school and then some of us were rapping, so yeah, that's how it started. And I'm pretty much like the only one keep going with it, keep it in it, yeah.
That's what I was saying, because the only person I see saying that is you.
Yeah,
So it's like,
yeah.
BBM.
Where's that?
BBM,
Yeah,
yeah.
BBM. Well, before, after the Blackberry shit.
But they ain't saying that shit anymore either.
No,
Well, only David.
yeah, I say that, but it's a different meaning still. So
This guy's the only guy with a Blackberry.
it's a joke between me and my brothers and my friends. So,
Big black.
huh? No.
No.
I'm glad they're watching and that they got the joke.
Yeah, they definitely have the joke. Yeah, but outside of you, like, so you've moved on by yourself pretty much out of your crew.
Yeah.
And you started rapping. What caused you to start rapping?
Shit, man, I started rapping, I'm 28 now, I started rapping when I was like 11 or 12. Man.
Yeah.
So just the culture, just being around the culture. Really, bro, I was looking up lyrics. I was looking for lyrics and I found like a battle website. On
Right.
the internet, those internet battle shit. So
Okay.
I got into that shit.
Yeah.
Originally, yeah. I was like battling on the internet and shit like that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I was killing that shit when
Do
I
you
was
remember the first rhyme?
No. Or
Or you just don't want to say the
Hold up,
first
do you remember
rhyme?
the site?
it's like rapwords.com.
Okay.
yeah.
I used to do that shit too.
Yeah, that was my shit.
Rap it online,
Oh,
battle
for
it
real?
online.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right
like
in the
the-
text battles.
yeah.
Oh, that's what you guys were
I
doing?
used to crush that shit. I was like 11 years old, 12
Nah,
The ones
man.
that they put like little lines in between them, show you the breakdown.
Yeah,
of the
I used to-
metaphor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to do that
I used to do shit heavy.
Nah, bro.
My uncle had a studio too. My uncle Danny, he had a studio. He ran a reggae label called Bulletproof Records. I swear he won a Juno back in the days and shit. So I always used to go over there for family functions and see the studio in the basement and shit. So I used to love that shit.
Right.
So that kind of that low key inspired me, but I don't really know what it was, man. I just used to listen to rap all the time.
Yeah.
So eventually it just was in me,
First artist that you heard that you said, yo, I can do this.
Like who made me want to rap? Like the artist I heard. Redman is my favorite rapper. Redman's a dude that I listen to. And it's like,
He mad underrated.
yo, he's underrated, but he's a legend though. He's still a legend. His beats and shit, just hearing this shit made me. The shit that Redman makes is the shit that I wanted to make. I always wanted to make. I was like in high school when I was listening to Muddy Waters and shit.
Right.
So once I started hearing those beats and how he was rapping on it, I'm like, yo, this is the type of music I need to make.
Yeah.
That was like when I first started smoking weed and shit, like grade 11. That's when I was like, yo, this is the realest shit. This is the illest music.
Muddy Waters actually, it was not the first Redman album I listened to, but it was like the first Redman album I bought.
That was the first one I listened to. That's the first one I never skipped a track. That's the first one I never skipped a track.
Yeah.
Like that album, I never
There's
skipped a
lots of
track.
classics on
Every
that.
single song on that album I played.
Superman Lover Part
Yes.
3. That was my shit. The same sample from Nas One Love, that little xylophone
Yeah, it
sample on
is.
it. That was my shit.
Do people still do that? Do they still do like that story that goes from album to album? Like the only one I could think of recently, and it's not really a story. It's kind of like a every album type of thing, or almost every album type of thing now is Maybach music.
Right,
Rick
right,
Ross
right.
does that, a kind of continuation. But like Redman would do the Superman Lover, EPMD did the Jane. Do people still do that? Is that still something that people want to hear?
Yeah, I haven't seen that too much.
I haven't seen it, but that's something I've been thinking about. Like we're looking at starting this next project. That's something I've been thinking about. Taking a track from the last album and reworking it and adding to it. Because there's stuff that's like not many people like tell a story anymore.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Lyrically, most people don't tell a story. right? Like
What's yours, actually?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you. Because you linked up with Crate Division. What's Crate? Is that like a London crew, or is it just?
No, Crate Division's actually started by a Canadian guy, Vic Grimes.
Okay.
You know Vic Grimes. So he started that shit. He started Crate
Okay.
Division. He kind of like recruited Giallo. Him and Giallo got up. They were like the first two that got that shit popping. Then they got Fiber Optics in it.
Yeah.
And then like I was like the last one. I got up in that shit. We were just working. I was buying beats off them. Kind of like the first like 12 joints that we made. I paid for all the beats.
Okay.
And it was like, yo, these joints are fire. Like, don't even worry about buying beats no more. Like, we'll just send you beats, you know? Just
Yeah.
work together. So that was like, even though the first tape was Moonshine Chemist, my very first tracks I ever made were the Gunnis tape with Giallo. Like,
Okay.
there's joints on that, like Roaches, is the very first song me and Giallo ever made. Even though those songs came out like a year later.
Right.
But yeah, those were those joints, and then after that we just started working. We just started working so fast after that I was making all this. They were just sending me mad beats, and I was just knocking them out.
Yeah, you have
So-
like pure tracks every other week. Like every other week, there's an next one.
Something in the stash at all times. So.
Well, with like the connection, every picture is kind of like what is it? I want to say probably 40s, like 40s mafia, or like the pictures. Is it like
Yo,
a
they-
connection story-wise, or is it something that?
Yo, that's just their vision. They got like that crime spy.
Yeah.
You know, old school spy shit. That's just their vision. You know, that's like what they. That's what they be listening to. That shit, like how they score old crime movies. That's where they get their samples from and shit like that. They'll go watch.
But
old-
that's what a lot of producers don't have, and they don't have their own sound. You know what I mean? Like
Their sound.
Their
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah.
Right? Like I was telling somebody the other day, like most producers nowadays, if you look at the credits, it's produced by like 3 or 4 different producers.
Right.
Right? So like even the Drake stuff, you got 40, you got Boy Wonder, you got 1985, right? All produced on the same track. Before it was like Jizza, right? Or RZA. RZA has every, like I swear I watched like 4 or 5 different old school kick-ass flicks, and I heard every single
the
Wu-Tang
sound
album
is weird as fuck.
inside from those movies. I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, I can pinpoint like this, and I'm like, I know the fuck that actual sound is from in this album.
Yeah.
It's like 36 Chambers, whatever song, whatever. I can pinpoint it
Yeah.
because like, and I'm thinking to myself, yo, this is where you got this shit from.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for it. I'm just like watching the movie. I'm like, oh, this is some fucking shit, right?
But
But
those producers will sample the most obscure shit, man. Some of the shit that Future Wave samples, bro. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
he's like looking for like 60s Polish rock bands and shit like that.
He's a scientist. I've known him for so long that I don't look at him as a producer. I look at him as a scientist.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he's really, and he's one of the people that he's like, oh, that's that person's style. I don't want anything to do with it. Or they use
Big
that.
time. They use that sample. Yeah, big time. He's big on that.
Yeah, because
I'll
there's-
send him a lot of shit he won't use.
there's a lot of people who don't like won't reuse a sample from somebody else, whereas Diddy. He resampled, but he's also a mastermind because he resampled his shit, for his next shit, for the next group shit.
Yeah.
Like the whole Bad Boys use the same sample, but it's not that original sample. It's a sample from the last track they sampled, and then sample from the last track they sampled. Right, so he's just making money over money over money over money.
Yeah.
Right.
He's different though. Diddy's kind of the exception.
Yeah, he's far removed from everybody else. Like he's on a whole different level of being able to. Even if we wanted to do that shit on that scale, we'd have to pay the clearances and shit. So he's got the unlimited budget to clear any sample.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's good money, man. That boy, they get this shit up no matter what. they get this shit up.
I'm just saying your sound is.
Filth.
Yo, is Phil 1 syllable or 2?
It's supposed to be one.
Is it supposed to be? It sounds like 2.
Supreme filth.
Oh, you just complicate shit now.
Supreme filth.
Phil.
Three syllables.
What?
Phil sounds like
It
it's got
sounds
that
like it
edge.
has. Oh, it's almost 2 syllables, but it's 1.
It sounds like 2 syllables, but it's 1.
Let's take it back.
This is
Take first shot.
this is the filth. This is the filth.
How did that come up? How did you link with Future Wave?
I linked with Future Wave through Bozak Morris. I did a joint for him, karate practice with Bozak, and Future Wave did the mixing on it. and Future Wave crushed it. Like the mixing sounded amazing. So took us a little while. We did a joint, me and A-Sun Eastwood. Shout out my dude A-Sun.
Where's he from?
He's from the East.
Okay.
We did a joint called Summer's Fucking Over, and Future Wave did the beat for that. So we linked to do the video, and that was the first time I ever met Future Wave. I met A-Sun before that, but yeah, that was the first time I linked with Future Wave. Just cool ass, like humble, down to earth dude, you know, supreme talented dude, but mad, just a cool, just a good cat, you know. So then we've been linking for like maybe just under a year now. We just dropped our tape called Pressure Cooker.
Yeah.
Should have brought CDs. I haven't even been back to my crib since I was at the studio with Future Wave yesterday. I have vinyl though. I have the Karate Practice vinyl that
I did invite him to the show.
You have
yeah, he
vinyl.
couldn't reach. Yeah, he's watching. Yeah, he's got the kids. Future Wave's on the Future Wave's on the good Samaritan.
I hit him up. I was just like, yo, man, come through.
You got
know?
vinyl, eh?
Yeah, Edward, you grab some of those vinyls on my head.
Nice.
Grab the one in the black bag, bro. Cause I got the black belt one.
The vinyl has come a long way.
We got them.
It's like the 80s.
20 a piece, man.
Those when somebody walk around with vinyl.
No, but vinyl has come a long way. Vinyl has there's a new
off cash, right? Grab them.
No problem.
there's a new company that's out now.
These ones are okay. This is the test.
You got 45s.
This is the test press, and this one's got a black belt on it. This one's fucking sick. And we got the black ones. These ones I'm selling for 40, but the other ones are selling for 50. There's only a couple of these ones.
Yeah, what's it called? Vinyl's come a long way. Vinyl's now
fire, right?
that's fire right there. Vinyl has now become they have a company that has it digital. Right? Look at this shit.
Yeah,
Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
That's how you vinyl
Right?
where the money's at.
No, but like they have it digital now. So for me to press my last project on vinyl, it'd be a double disc. Right?
Yeah.
They can now do it on a single.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just
Because it's digital now.
Oh, okay.
Right, so but you don't get. That's the sad thing. You don't get the analog pop
that
sound,
sound,
that
yeah.
hiss, right? But it's a digital click now.
Yeah, so this one, that's the whole.
This is the Karate Practice 7-inch single. This is just a single. But I got we're gonna do Pressure Cooker on vinyl just now. I did my tape with Giallo, Remo Gachi on vinyl. Those are pretty much sold out.
Yeah.
The CDs, bro, for Pressure Cooker for me and Future Wave's tape look ridiculous. You have a CD on you, by the way? We left them back at the crib, right?
What's the website?
Bandcamp, brownbagmoney.bandcamp.com.
And they can pick up the vinyl.
You could get the digital there, or just get at me on my Instagram at this BBM. Hit me on the DM. I got these flying out.
Check it out, y'all.
Do you like? What do you prefer pressing on? CD, vinyl.
Yo, I like the vinyl because vinyl's got good profit margins. CD's got good profit margins, but the vinyl sells out fast. People want the vinyl, you know?
Yeah.
When I go do shows, like when I went to Jersey, the vinyl pretty much sold out before I got inside the venue. I think we saw Ed Weird was running the merch table. Ed Weird was killing it. Ed Weird was selling out all the vinyls. Merch table champ, yo, straight up.
So where you been going? You been to Jersey?
Jersey, that's it so far, man. I'm gonna go back to Jersey July 10th.
Don't you go back and forth to the city though? The city itself?
Yeah, like in New York?
Yeah.
We went all over. We were like in every borough except Staten Island. We didn't go to Staten Island.
You didn't want to take the ferry.
Yo, we were so, I didn't even know how to get there first off. So we're gonna do it next time. Not this time, but we're gonna do it the next time.
It's dope though. Taking the ferry is dope.
Can I just say this? Only hater day moment for the day.
Oh,
I hate
what?
Jersey.
Yeah?
Hate it.
I loved it. I loved Jersey. Shout out to Jersey. Shout out my Ayak family, Jersey. Yo,
Can we expound on this?
I've come from a time growing up in New York. Every summer, I go to New York every summer for like 12 years. My mom, school's finished, jump in a van, drive to New York. She'd drop us off, and she'd cut, and we're just in New York for the whole summer, right? And I'd be in Queens, Brooklyn, Bronx, chill in Manhattan, right? Occasionally, sometimes go to Staten, but other than that, Queens, Brooklyn, Bronx, that's it.
That's how it was.
Right? If I go to Jersey, it's just because my cousins are running to go get something and they cut back.
Okay, because I used to do the same thing every summer. Going to Jersey meant we're going to either a cookout.
Right.
So I was gonna get food. So I always loved Jersey. So I knew I was gonna get food.
Nah.
I knew it was gonna be girls.
The attitude of people, like, even if you look inside New York itself, Brooklyn has a different attitude from people in the Bronx, in Queens, in Manhattan, in Staten Island, and Long Island. There's a different attitude altogether, right? And when you cut over to Jersey, right, it's a different attitude altogether. It's like, I don't know, man. Like some cats out there I just can't fuck with. You know what I mean? So it's like from a younger age, I'm like, I just can't fuck with Jersey.
Okay.
Jersey's big. We was in Jersey City.
Yeah.
One of my dude I met out there, Ives, he's from Patterson. So he said, you gotta come back to Patterson. He said he runs all the projects out of his way in Patterson.
Right.
But we was in Jersey City, Lampton, man, at the Travel Lodge, like the dirty fucking stripper motel.
Yeah.
Hey! Not yet.
That's a dirty stripper motel moment, bro.
That's a dirty stripper move.
That's a dirty stripper move, bro. Premature shit charge you anyways.
And you fell for it.
Fuck off, Bylon.
Where we was like 10 minutes, 15 minutes from Manhattan, like close.
Yeah.
Just take the tunnel. You're in
Yeah,
the city.
you ain't far.
Yeah.
From Patterson, you ain't far. Not at all.
What's your most memorable show?
That show, Jersey, it was sick, man. It was sick. Like, DJ Eclipse came out to watch the show.
Okay.
There's like a lot of the artists that's coming up in the underground right now from like Baltimore, DC. People coming from the show were from Boston. People coming from Philly, like all over the place, just to come for my show and my dude Crime Apple. You know, my dude Crime Apple is getting big. Shout out my dude Crime Apple.
And you guys made a project or just a song?
We have a couple joints. He's on the new Pressure Cooker. I'm on a couple of his joints. We just keep cooking up. He's one of the best out right now.
Yeah.
He's doing damage right now. Like he's getting big. So just to see how much people came to that show, man, I was rapping. People, as soon as I got on stage, people pulling their phones out. People buying all the merch up. Like it was dope.
nice.
People coming to me already having the vinyls, getting me to sign the vinyls and
Now
shit.
you got the shirts.
Yeah, I got the shirt. You know, a little shirt work. I'm gonna have an ill Team Canada shirt when I go down to Jersey.
Okay.
Ill Team Canada shirt. So yeah, man, it was dope. I can't wait. That was definitely my most memorable show. We just had a show in Toronto with Socrates at Nocturne on Queen Street West.
Were they connected to that?
No, it was
A separate show, it's a separate
it was
show.
a different separate show.
Oh, wasn't like the Robbie G one?
Robbie G show, yeah. We
yeah.
packed that bitch. Like soon as we left, bro. Socrates went on one time. Socrates went on the stage. There's nobody in the spot.
Oh,
we were all outside. We left and everybody left.
Oh, yeah.
It was
It's dope, but
felt good. Yeah, it
no,
felt good.
it's good for you.
It's good for him.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
like, damn, socks, my bad.
We packed that bitch, man. We packed that. So
But that's how it is, though, right? That's how it is. Like,
we went hard. We promoted the shit out of it. So like we did our damage, man. We had a lot of people there for us. That was an ill show too. That was like one of the first shows I'm rapping. I stopped rapping and the crowd is still rapping and shit like that. You know, I was like, yo, this is getting sick, man.
That's sick. Who else you got? You got love from Premier, right?
Yeah, Premier. I've been fortunate to get some spins from some love from some of the legends, man. Premier is the craziest though.
I know. Premier's the one that stick up.
Doesn't get crazier than
What
Premier.
other names? Give us other names.
Yo,
Stone.
Tony Touch.
Get him.
Tony Toka.
Get him.
Shit, Scotty Selective he played.
Get him.
Sway in the morning.
Oh,
You know, PF Cutting, work with Sean Price. And then shout out my dude Bozak who be playing me in the city, 105.5 on Mondays. The plug. Shout out DJ Big Jackson, my dude Bozak.
That's
Yo,
dope.
actually, I was listening, was it 105.5? I think it was that, and they do that, the girl talks and she reviews it.
Yeah.
So I was watching it. No, I wasn't watching, I was listening, I was driving, I was like, oh shit, yo, it's Daniel's son shit. Then she was like, he kind of has like this old school 90s flow if you like that. I was like, yo, this bitch. I was so good. I was like, this bitch, no. What the fuck she talking about? She's like, it kind of has
Hater
that old
chest.
sound. And the way she was talking, I was like, bitch, you don't even know what the fuck you listening to.
Hater chest.
And I was like, yo,
honestly though,
I'm about to message Dan.
honestly though,
Yo,
like she,
if I message Dan,
no,
give me a groupie?
no,
I won't.
she likes some like trap shit is what she
That's
likes.
what she likes. I know.
She likes the trap shit. So when she's like reviewing music, she actually like very. So she'll sit there and she like praise like she'll play some shit and then she'll be like cutting edge lyrics and blah blah blah. I'm like, the fuck you talking about?
Yeah, I can't get with that Jedi mind trick shit. It's like, you see the shit, right? You'll hear these songs, and you'll see the reviews from like the tastemakers, and they're like, "Oh, this is so innovative," and you're like,
Fuck outta here.
you're like, no,
It's not.
You can't do that with us.
It's not, 'cause even when-
we analyze the shit,
Because
We know-
even when you talking even like To Pimp a Butterfly, everyone's like it's so innovative. No, it's not. There's so much shit that Kendrick did on that album that's been done before.
he brought the G funk
Position.
back.
Exactly.
He
It
did.
was G-Funk.
He did, but it's already been done. But a
No.
lot of these people who reviewed the shit ain't listened to anything before the shit.
Yeah.
Right?
If
So-
you were a fan of Dog Pound,
You
you're a
know.
fan of Warren G. You heard it, you were like, oh, that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
You know, but if you don't do the history, then
Then it's new.
you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, if you don't know the history, then it's new to you. Right? And it's innovative, it's fresh, it's original. That's right.
Exactly.
Right?
yeah.
But you have a lot of that sound actually. When we were listening to it in the car on the way here, my brother was like, "Yo, those scratches, like those scratches." We were listening to Remo. I don't even know how to say the last name, so let me try.
Remo Gaji.
But we were listening to that, he was like, "Holy shit, like those scratches, like those were real scratches."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the vibe.
And that's a lot. Like I asked a few DJs to get some cuts done on a few songs, and some DJs look at me like, "What the fuck you mean?
Yeah.
Who the fuck you mean?"
Okay, I won't ask who you're asking.
No.
I'll add a name. Shit.
No. But like it's like a lot of DJs now don't know how to actually scratch.
Yeah.
But they don't have to. And this goes back to I can't remember if I was talking to you about it or somebody else, where it's like the bar is so low that you don't have to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you're asking the DJ to scratch. They're so used to not having to do that. It's not like they had to practice. Like, there's certain people. You know Robert Glasper,
Yeah.
piano player.
Okay.
He's got an interlude on one of his new ones where he's just laughing at certain piano players. It's like, you guys aren't practicing anymore. It's like, yeah, I'm on a level, but I still practice every day. So
Yeah.
you'll have DJs that are still cutting because
They-
they're in tune to practicing.
Yeah.
It's just like they gotta
On
be
that
on that level.
note, I deliberately chose these decks because this is one of the few ones left, Reloop out of Germany, that put the decks in front of the beat pads. I found it morally offensive when Pioneer and all these guys started putting the fucking beat pads in front of the decks. It's like, in front of the turntables. Fuck you. Scratch first.
Yeah.
DJs, fucking listen number one. Shit.
Like what's called?
Oh, hell
I was
no.
actually so surprised. I watched a video of DJ Khaled cutting up a song.
Khaled's old school though.
No, but
I realize.
I know he's a DJ. I know he's a good DJ, right? This is the only reason why he's where he is, right? He's a great DJ. But like he was on stage cutting up a song and like getting down, doing his stupid Khaled dance and cutting a song up, bouncing between turntables. I'm like, yo, I'm impressed right now.
The thing I can respect about Khaled is, even though he does a lot of stuff for, you know, social media and whatnot, he's
Hey, was that it? Was that what it is? Is that it? Hey!
Fuck man.
Let's get into the shot. Yeah.
Give us that Daniel Son. Make me that Mr. Miyagi. Go.
Shit right here. You know what time it is, brown bag money shit, man. Appreciate the shot club. Quick little bar work, man. Routine shit. Beat 40s like it's so East still. My dude got high off his supply, but he sold E-pills and then his teeth grinding like it's cocaine sellers. Not everybody built up for that dope game, fellas, so let it be a lesson. I disguise the blessing, everybody screw face and beat, they interested. Addicted to the murder city, need an intervention. Roll with two brothers, who that? Smith and Wesson, yo. I pray to God that someone save your life. Cause the devil running around shutting off halo lights, I watch him. Pack a pistol when they go fight. The heckler speak German like the Django's white. I got my mask on, running in. Caught him with his other friend. Movements was too loud and that's what done it meant. As a little kid I spent my time on punishment. Hit him with the only shot, motherfucker mulligan. Daniel Son with that brown bag money. Shot Club with that brown bag money. El Dorado with that brown bag money. Side song with that brown bag money.
I don't fucking care how he says it. That whole verse was fire as fuck. Fire as fuck right there. Yo, I need another shot glass.
You watch ball?
A little bit. I watch And One.
Know what though? Not gonna lie. I've paid for many a ticket to an one game in Toronto.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's the best, bro.
I would go watch that shit.
It's the best, bro. Especially when I see Earthquake sitting there dunking on motherfuckers.
Bro, if Hot Sauce was coming to TO, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Did you see that clip with Hot Sauce? I think it was at a Phillies game or something like that. Sixers game.
And the guy was supposed to guard him?
The guy had to stop him.
Yeah.
He just had to stop him, and then he'd get like 4 new tires. I think it was like 20K or something like that. All he had to do was stop Hot Sauce from scoring.
Yeah.
Man, Hot Sauce made this dude look ridiculous,
Put a
man.
combination on him.
He put him on the floor. He looked at him.
Yeah?
Like the man was looking at Hot Sauce like, I got you, son.
Right.
Like, he was looking
You
at his
had-
eyes, he was serious. It was
Yo,
like,
he had
bro,
old John Stockton, Mark Price shorts.
Yeah, he manned up on him. He got his fucking chicken wing.
He was guarding him like this. He was on his toes like he was. Hot Sauce.
First of
put
all,
him
you
on
can't
the
be
floor.
guarding Hot Sauce like this. You gotta be guarding Hot Sauce like this. Like you gotta be like this.
Bro, I used to
'Cause,
study
man,
Hot Sauce. Yo, I got handles. I can play ball. Like I can't shoot for shit. I can dribble, drive.
Know what? Know what though?
I can get you out of the way to do it.
I respect that though because there's a lot of people out here talking like they got an all-around game.
Yeah.
No,
And
I
then you
can
got
dribble, drive,
shit.
and pass.
Okay.
You see,
I got handles. So I got Hot Sauce.
You see where I'm looking?
influence handles.
you see how we're looking? Guys talking about they got an all-around game and they ain't got shit.
Mo, right? Me and Mo was supposed to be playing.
Hold
these
on.
two Because they think they're nice.
Hold on. There you go.
Me and Mo were supposed to play these two. They think they're nice. Like,
You don't think
They
we
don't get
nice.
it,
You don't think we nice. No, we nice.
I used to play ball.
Yeah, like I said,
I
you're like a
stopped in
fucking
college.
power forward, bro.
Listen.
I'm on your team.
Listen.
Wait, hold on.
Do you know where you used to play ball though? Ask him where you used to play ball though.
Because I grew up in Sudbury. I think they should.
Yo, I got love
Who
for
was it?
Sudbury. I
Who
played
was
in the
it?
French River. I just came back from the French River. I love
Listen,
Sudbury.
You talking about? Wait, hold on.
You got how much schools you got in Sudbury that you played against? Like 4?
How many schools in Toronto did I play against? In
1?
In B.
1?
Hold
What's
on.
Eastern Commerce?
Hold on.
cares?
He goes.
One.
I used to play
Lincoln.
ball in school.
Lincoln Alexander?
What was that movie?
Used to be Westwood.
Wait, you think they
Yeah,
stopped
yeah,
making
right,
guns when they made
Westwood, yeah,
yours?
Yo, this Sunset Park, bro.
You think they stopped making guns when they made yours?
You spaceman, motherfucker.
I swear they don't understand that.
You talking about you played ball in school?
The only thing that gives them advantage is I smoke.
Oh, you making excuses?
That's not an excuse. That's an
Planting the seeds for the excuses.
Yo, Emo, talk to your boy.
Hold on.
Emo, talk to your boy.
Hold on.
Talk,
Get him on cam.
talk to your boy.
You know what he said about me? He got the right stuff. Get out of here.
Yo, Daniel, son, you really want to be on this team?
Nah, yo,
We can do a
for
three-
draft. We'll just draft it.
We can do a 3-on-3. Y'all can take Daniel's son and we'll find the next player.
Yo, I got
And
a
that's
Brampton
it.
squad. I'll bring a Brampton squad. We got the illest
You got a
ballers in
DJ,
Brampton.
bro.
You know we got the illest ballers in Brampton.
By law, you got a DJ. Who's got a DJ?
I'm about freezing
Who
on
grabbed
deck, son.
Yo, my dude Grinch. I'll bring my dude Grinch, and my other dude Menace is done. It's over. I won't even. I'll just be getting pure dimes. I won't have to drive one time. One guy's like Grinch is like fucking 6'6" with the 40-inch vert. Even though he's 40 years old, he still got a 40-inch vert. That's why he just came back from Germany. I'm like, bro, you just turned 40 years old. He's like, yeah, yo, I just had to try out in Germany. I'm like, yo, you serious? Like,
Still trying.
Yo, it's amazing.
Yo, you make it. Yo, age ain't shit, bro.
Nah, but yo, I'm just saying, that's just a testament to his athleticism.
Exactly.
I'm not
And
saying
then he kept it up.
Yeah, he disciplined.
Pause. But then he kept it going.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
What did you think of the?
What do you think about?
I was gonna say, what did you think of the playoffs? Or what did you think of the finals?
I just heard what I've been locked in like recording so much lately that I haven't.
Pay
I
attention.
don't even really watch TV really.
Yo, first of all,
But everyone just saying it's rigged, man. That's what all
first-
my
know
people
what?
say it's just rigged.
the what? First of all, this is the lowest year of ratings for this finals, anyways. Everyone's tired of seeing the same shit. You're 4 years in a row of the same teams.
Yeah, fuck
People
that.
people say that, but at the same time, you still have to compete. if you're on the court, you gotta compete.
Yeah.
You gotta compete.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Listen,
so
there's
you're gonna
only-
have to get better.
There's only so much, hands down, that the league can do to rig a game.
Question.
Right?
How much
Answers.
of the traditional rule change are you willing to tolerate to make the game more interesting? Like move the 3-point line back, rather.
Listen, they've already moved the
They
three
did.
I'm
point.
sorry.
Yeah,
You see
yeah.
KD shot? It
Listen,
don't matter if they move that 3
they already moved the 3-point line further,
Yeah.
right? A few years, like 10, 12 years ago.
It used to be 20 feet. Now
Right.
it's 25.
They already moved that. If they move it back further, Steph Curry's already dropping shit from half
No,
court.
I just cited that.
So,
That was a very
right?
a well
the
received
only
change.
the
but
only
without
change
being
the only change that could actually make the playoffs more interesting is to go into an all around 16 best overall. And it doesn't matter if it's East, West, doesn't matter. The top 16 teams in the league move forward. And that's the only way that makes it a
I think
more
that is
interesting.
what they're gonna do.
But Adam Silver
Let it
doesn't
in top 16.
Adam Silver doesn't want to do it.
They spoke about it.
They spoke about it, he
but
doesn't wanna do it.
Is that not
They
an
should make
NCAA
no
style?
foul limits.
No.
No, it's not college style.
No.
The flagrant foul.
Yeah,
The
no
whole thing,
foul
like,
limit.
Touch is like flagrant now. Like if you don't go for the ball, you're like flagrant out. Like,
No.
flagrant too. Like,
No, it depends on your intent and whatever. Because there's guys who come up and you're doing a layup and I'm just swiping at your head, and the ball's over here and I'm swiping at your head.
Is it
Right?
a
That's a
flagrant?
flagrant.
Is it a flagrant foul?
Because you're not even attempting to go for the ball.
But you know they're gonna do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Look, like if I came up, if he's doing a layup and I'm going for the ball but I hit his head, that's different.
Yeah.
But if I'm just swiping at his head,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
flagrant.
yeah.
Okay. Say you run on fast break, you run by me, so I'm grabbing you by the shoulders.
That's
a
fine.
flagrant.
No, it's not a flagrant. Depends if you throw me down now, that's a flagrant. If you grab me and pull,
But if you're LeBron and drop.
no. If you're LeBron, but your hands have to do this. If you do this,
If you're just holding it.
if you pull me back, right, that's different. But if you pull and do this, if your hands do this, that's a flagrant.
No, I can't dash you away.
No, you can't.
It's who did it? Was it JR who did it?
First of all, JR runs away from the ball.
Someone went up for a layup and got pushed, but they didn't call a flagrant
Yeah,
on it.
but that's again another referee tactic, right? Like if there's flagrants were called back when
Oh, wait,
Michael was
hold on,
playing.
hold on,
Oh yeah,
hold on,
sorry,
hold on.
sorry. Shot time. We forgot about this thing.
Alright, run right into the what's it called?
Oh, it's the last shot.
Yeah, last shot.
Oh,
It's the last shot of the
Right
night.
into the podcast.
Last shot of the night, and then
Last shot of the night.
last shot.
So let's get Danny, let get it in. Oh, I should take a shot. It's the
Are
last
you?
shot.
It's the last shot. No, you take a shot for the podcast. Get out of here, bro.
Alright, no, wait. That's hate.
You're not allowed. Stay to.
Yours go. Cheers. You good?
Good.
Yeah. That's another one. Another shot club. Thank you to our guest Danielson for coming through. Spin a little. Pause. Spin a little.
You gotta, yo, when you go through New York, they be wild on the pauses. Yo. Like,
This is their fault. They tell me this shit.
they don't allow
Fault,
nothing,
yo.
bro. They don't allow nothing. Everything's paused up there.
But yeah, so let them know again where they can find your music, where they can find you.
Yo, anywhere you can find the filth, anywhere that there's a hooker vomiting in the streets, my music is not far from that exact location. I
BAM!
appreciate it. Find me right there.
That's a wrap.
Not close.
That's the best fucking endorsement I fucking heard. Wherever there's a hooker vomiting in the street, my music's not too far from that. Yo, this guy said my shit's down at Hooker Harvey's right the fuck now.
Yo, facts.